Welcome to a quick tutorial on how to get started in survival mode. So, what you're going to need is you're going to start off and you're going to need some wood. So that's the first thing you're going to gather. So all you're going to do is knock off some wood and you're going to collect about 10 or so wood. Now what you're going to do with that wood is you're going to create a crafting table. But you're going to need to make wood planks first. So it's going to take a little bit of succession to make your crafting table. Now once you make your crafting table, if you're close enough to cobblestone, then you can create a cobblestone pick with a couple of sticks and a few cobblestone, which is probably your best option. If you can manage that right off the bat. If not, you have to make a wood pick. Actually, you're going to have to make a wood pick first so that you can mine the cobblestone, because if you just beat at the cobblestone with your fists, you don't get anything. So make a wood pickaxe first. So once you have a couple pieces of cobblestone and you can make a cobblestone pick, start to work out your little house. Now it doesn't have to be fancy. You can fix it all up. You can fix it all up later, make something better. And once you do that, then you're secure for the night. This is a place for you to come during the night. Now, the second thing on your list that you want to do is you want to make some torches. So to make torches, you can either make it out of charcoal or you can make it out of coal. Now, you make a furnace with some cobblestone and you make charcoal out of wood. And you just throw a couple of wood pieces in your little burn area right here. And you can create some charcoal. And then you come back here and you make your things. Now, separate your mine from your house, and you're going to go all the way down to the bedrock. Way down there. And you're going to look for coal and iron ore. Now that's all you're going to be able to mine with a stone pick. Anything other than that, you need an iron pick. But for right now, the iron ore, so we can make some iron bars, so we can make a bucket. And once you have your bucket, this is going to allow you to make an irrigation system for a farm. Now you'll note that directly under these, I have streams of water on this one, and this one. Now I've elevated them so that I can run between the two and pick what is already finished growing and not have to worry about stomping on anything. Because if you step on your garden, you're going to break it. You're going to have to start growing. You're going to have to start the growth of your plants over again. So that, without saying, that also goes for zombies, Frankensteins, spiders, cows, chickens, any type of animal that will walk around can crush your crops. So for now, this is just a nice little one. This is just something to keep me going so that my hunger doesn't go below zero and I starve to death. So once you have created, here's a mini version of what's going on in there. Now, once you've made your irrigation system, you can collect seeds from the tall grass, such as this guy here, and you can plant them with a hoe Beside the it has to be beside the water. Just like that. And the pumpkins I found in the conifer forest. So if you find a conifer forest, that's most likely where you're going to find pumpkins. Now you just pick up the pumpkins off the ground, take them to your crafting table, and turn them into seeds. And that will give you 4 seeds per every pumpkin. And then you grow those seeds, and then you make more pumpkins, and so on and so forth. So, when you make a mine to find iron ore, you're going to save all that cobblestone, and you're going to make a stone cutter, and you're going to turn it into cobblestone wall. Now, what the cobblestone wall does is it keeps all of the nasties out of your crops. Keeps all those pest species away. Now, unfortunately, I could not find any carrots in the jungle, but I did happen to find a village. So I stole some carrots from the villagers. Now, I hope there's no repercussions, but I think we'll be able to manage. So, again, I have the 3 elevated areas that I'm able to walk across, and they all have water underneath them. And in the middle here, I have a nice little bridge so that just makes life easier. And this is my garden. From there, oh no. Yeah. See what I mean? Don't step on your stuff. Don't step on your stuff. All right. Back to the beginning. So, once you make carrots and wheat, you can then start luring animals. Sheep and cows are lured by wheat, and chickens are lured by seeds, and pigs are lured by carrots. And you can take these wild animals. I don't know if I can find one. Yes. You can take the... Oh, well, hello, Mr. Chicken. Yes, follow me. Oh, yes, follow. So, now that you have created food, you can then lure animals into cages. Now you'll note here that I have a redundancy plan for all of my cages. And that's because when I open them, these little guys like to try and escape. So, redundancy. Now, you can breed each of these animals by feeding 2 animals at a time their preferred foods. And then they will make babies. Well, they'll just make 1 baby. Now, I use the chickens to make eggs. I use the cows to make milk. I use the sheep to make my wool. And the pigs are just there, so if I want to reproduce some pigs and get some yummy pork chops. So, onward. I was fortunate enough, this stuff right here is sugarcane, and I was fortunate enough to find some in a nearby pond. Now, how you propagate this is you bust it off from the ground, wherever you find it, and you bring it over, and now it has to be planted beside the water, and you just put down a stalk, and that stalk will grow, and then what you do is you take it off at the second one, leaving the bottom stalk alone, and that'll reproduce more sugarcane for you. And by making sugar, pumpkins, and eggs, you can make an infinite amount of pumpkin pie, which is my favorite. Oh yeah. And then I hunt wild meats. So all of the meats that I have come from the wild. So that is my tutorial to start the survival mode. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment, a like, tell me how I did. Cheers.